It's your boy Miguel Z with the Value of Wrestling New Japan Rebound podcast. I've got a guest for you folks at Stockton Con.
What up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here, the voice and the host of Stockton Con. The Value of Wrestling is awesome, so subscribe on YouTube. Scan the QR code right here, now. Subscribe, check it out.
There we go.
You'll be glad you did.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that part. Hey, man, shout out to Value of Wrestling. I'm right here with the Big O's, San Jose. We done shut the shit down. Love and respect, though, right? Value of Wrestling. Hello.
Man, thank you, brother.
This is the Value of Wrestling on the big time, and I'm here with some great news. Are you a Funko Pop collector? Are you searching for some hard-to-find Funko Pops? Are you just looking to complete a collection? Well, the Value of Wrestling is teamed up with the Goldmine. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Goldmine, which can be found on Facebook, or by going to the description below and clicking the link, you can sign up to join the Goldmine. Who will help you find those hard-to-find, rare pops. They'll help you complete your collection. Just let them know when you're signing up what Funko Pops you're looking for, and that the Value of Wrestling sent you. The Goldmine, the ones that are going to help you to find those rare-to-find pops and help you finish your collection. All can be done at the Goldmine. Sign up today and make sure you tell them the Value of Wrestling sent you.
Yo, what is up? What is up, folks? It is your boy Miguel Z with the New Japan Rebound podcast, folks. But we're gonna go into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get down, folks. So here we go. We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. And yes, folks, that's the music we're gonna be hearing soon. Hopefully, in the near future. As we've seen this past weekend, folks, God is in WWE, and folks, New Japan Pro Wrestling was mentioned on WWE television. Who would have thought it? It's crazy, folks. It's nuts. It's insane. We are in a different time warp here, folks. New Japan Pro Wrestling is getting its dues. It's getting its credibility. And I am super, super pumped and super juiced about this. What else can we say here, folks? It is insane that we have New Japan Pro being brought up on WWE television. Our esteemed New Japan IWGP World Tag Team Champions are on WWE television now. Excuse me. You can't help but get hyped for that. We'll talk about real quick. Let's get through the pleasantries first. We are Value of Wrestling, folks. We are on YouTube. Linktree below. You can find me, Big Time Paul S, on X. Follow us. Talk to us. Shoot us questions. Shoot us just anything. Just talk shop with us. We'll talk. We are on YouTube, folks. Obviously, we have. You always have the shows. You hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that bell, so you know what's coming. I believe the boys just finished up a Raw review. If you caught that, it was an amazing show. The boys always bring it. We just did our weekend round, our weekly roundup on Sunday, and obviously, folks, just a lot of stuff we talked about there. But now that the pleasantries are done, folks, we'll go ahead and talk about this real quick. WWE bringing up New Japan Pro on television on the kickoff. CM Punk's reaction said it all. In shock, realizing that the era that he was in is not the era he's in now. And folks, this is amazing. I'm looking forward to what's next. Who are they going to bring? Is there going to be a forbidden door being kicked in, done properly? But we shall see, folks. But you know why you're here. It's Tuesday, folks. You know what we do. We're going to go ahead and get in big business. We had 2 nights of Wrestling Dontaku in Fukuoka at the Fukuoka Convention Center. For night 1, we had your opening tag match, Ultimate Bowling, Shomakato defeating Ketsuya Morishima and Togi Makabe in 6 minutes 57 seconds. We had House of Torture of Sho and Yujiro Takahashi against just 5 guys, Doki and Taka Michinoku. House of Torture business, picking up the big win, 7 minutes 29 seconds. Then we had the other half of just 5 guys of Taichi and Yua Uemura defeating United Empire's Callum Newman, Great Khan in 9 minutes and 14 seconds. Folks, stellar match. Nothing wrong with that. United Empire is in a rebuilding process. Obviously, we've seen where they're going with this direction. Calling TJP the head coach, the head man, the leader of United Empire. We'll see what goes on from there. And the next match on the card, folks, we had Godsend, El Phantasmo, Hikuleo, and Jado defeating TMDK's Koshi Fujima, Mikey Nichols, and Shane Hayes in 6 minutes 55 seconds. Solid match there, folks. God, Godsend picking up big wins on the road to trying to get their titles back. We are hoping that they can get them strong titles back, but we'll see. Next match on the card, folks, we had Bullet Club's Chase Owens, Kenta, Taiji Ishimori defeating Bushiman, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, and Tiger Mask in 7 minutes 34 seconds. Solid match. Bullet Club picking up wins, looking strong, looking good. There's nothing wrong there. We'll take that win as we see fit. Next match on the card, we had LIJ's Bushi, Hiromu Takahashi, Shingo Takagi, Tetsuya Naito defeating Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, Drilla Maloney, Gabe Kidd, and Gato, 11 minutes, 16 seconds. Next match, folks, we had House of Torture's Evil, Ren Narita, and Yoshinobu Kirimaro with Dick Togo on the outside, defeating El Desperado, John Moxley, and Shota Umino in 8 minutes, 44 seconds. Dick Togo always pulling his weight, making sure that House of Torture gets the win. Next match on the card, folks, and this was a great match. I was looking forward to seeing it. Big fan of the man who won in this match. We had the NJPW, excuse me, folks. It's late. It's a redo, but we're gonna go ahead. NJPW World Television Title match. Jeff Cobb with Francisco Akira and Great Khan on the outside against ZSJ with Kosu Fujita, Mikey Nichols, and Shane Hayes. This match went 13 minutes, 28 seconds. Your winner with the Tour of the Islands and new television champion, Jeff Cobb. Folks, Jeff Cobb's got gold around his waist now. We are excited here out in the Northern Cali area. Big fans of Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb ran through Northern Cali multiple time. APW Universal Champ. It's just, we're excited. Jeff Cobb's got gold around his waist. Can't wait to see where he goes with this. We're looking forward to it. Next match on the card, we had David Finlay with Gato on the outside against Yota Tsuji, 22 minutes, 22 seconds. David Finlay with the win. No question on what happened with that win. We all know how it goes. You know, like I said, Gato pulling his weight, doing what he has to do, taking care of the Rebel. It's all good. Then your main event of the night, folks. We had IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. Nick Nemeth defending his title against El Presidente Hiroshi Tanahashi. 17 minutes, 22 seconds. Your winner and still the most wanted man in pro wrestling today. Nick Nemeth picking up the big win. After the match, there was a little bit of a standoff between him and David Finlay. Finlay calling him out, saying, you know what, that's my title. I want my rematch. You're going to give it to me. There's nothing to stop me from getting this rematch. And Nick Nemeth obliges. So night 2, we were going to get a rematch for the Global Championship, which we'll talk about when we get to it, folks. But other than that, great solid match for night 1. It was a late night for me. I had to be up the next morning just to get ready to be on the roundup. But still, folks, no complaints about this card. It was solid all the way through. We look forward to Don Taku because, all that leads to is the best of the Super Juniors. And when we lead to the best of Super Juniors, then we lead to the World Tag League and then the G1 Climax. G1 Climax we look forward to. That's a year-long event, folks. We get excited for it. Then we go into night 2, folks. From Fukuoka, we had Don Taku of night 2. Your pre-show Frontier Zone tag team match. We had Ketsuya Morishima, Togi Makabe against Jet Li and Naoki Sakujima. This went 7 minutes, 8 seconds. Ketsuya Morishima and Makabe taking up the big win, pulling it off big. We're okay with that. That's the way we kick it off. Then we go into a tag team match of the night. TMDK, Mikey Nichols, Shane Hayes against Shomi Kato, Tiger Mask, 8 minutes, 8 seconds. TMDK picking up the big win. TMDK's got gold around their waist. Their boy just lost their title, so I'm wondering what happens next to the rest of the group moving forward. I know that we have Nichols and Hayes that have the IWGP the New Japan Strong Tag Team Championships. When are they going to be defended again? We're not sure yet. We'll find out soon enough. Leading into the Best of Super Juniors, we don't know who's in the tournament. All I know is it was dropped yesterday, and we talked about it on the on the roundup. Keep getting our show and their show, our shows confused, but our show is the Rebound. We're talking about the roundup. On the roundup, we were going to get Leo Rush and Mustafa Ali in the Best of Super Juniors. That's going to be one of the matches. We are super juiced. If you didn't see Mr. Clark's reaction, it said everything, folks. We're hyped. Best of Super Juniors. Let's go. Let's bring it. We're moving on to the next match. We had TMDK's Koshi Fujita and ZSJ against United Empires, Callum Newman and Jeff Cobb. This went 9 minutes, 27 seconds. TMDK picking up the win. Obviously, stepping back, stepping up after losing his belt. Needed the win, needed momentum. Hopefully, he'll get his rematch. We shall see. Next match on the card, we had G.O.D., Godsend, El Phantasmo, Hikuleo, El Desperado, and Shota Umino against House of Torture, Evil Show, Yoshinobu Kiyomiya, and Yujiro Takahashi. This went 7 minutes, 26 seconds with the big win. G.O.D., El Desperado, Shota Umino, the Shooter, picking up the win. House of Torture, Dirty Business, didn't matter in this match. They got the win. Next match on the card, we had El Presidente, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Ultin Bowleg against Just Five Guys, Taichi and Taka Michinoku, 8 minutes, 57 seconds. Picking up the win. Hiroshi Tanahashi, El Presidente, looking strong, looking good. After the long match he had the night before, picking up a solid win. Next match, we had L.I.J., Bushi, Hiromu Takahashi, Tetsuya Naito, Yota Tsuji, defeating Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, David Finlay, Drill Maloney, and Gato. 9 minutes, 56 seconds. War Dogs picking up the loss. I don't see that hurting them with all the momentum they do have. Obviously, when they do sub in someone other than Gato, they're picking up wins, but, it is what it is. Gato the Fall Guy, we'll take it. Next match on the card, IWGP's Tag Team titles. We have Bullet Club's Chase Owen and Kenta against Bushiman, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi. This match went 12 minutes, 44 seconds, and new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Bullet Club, Chase Owens, Kenta, putting gold in Bullet Club stable, putting gold around their waist. Nothing wrong with that. I'd have no issues with seeing Chase Owens with some gold around his waist. Big fan of the Crown Jewel. We'll see where this goes going into the World Tag League. Next match, we had the Never Openweight title, Shingo Takagi and Gabe Kidd. This match went 21 minutes, 23 seconds. Shingo Takagi with the Mad Dragon, picking up the win, retaining his title, putting a staple on the Never Belt. The Never Belt is always a beautiful thing to see get defended, especially now that Shingo has it. Shingo has seemed to have the better track record when it comes to defending that title, unlike his counterpart, who is in WWE right now, Tama Tonga. Sir, I'm sorry. Every time you defend that belt, it doesn't seem like it comes back home with you, but Shingo seems to hold on to it strong. Your next match, co-main event of the night, IWGP's Global Heavyweight title, David Finlay, Nick Nemeth. This went 15 minutes, 34 seconds, and new two-time IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion, David Finlay. Finlay picking up the win. Nick Nemeth dropping the strap. Nothing wrong with that. He had a good run. I know he's been doing solid over there at TNA Wrestling. Best of luck to him. We'll see where he goes from there. And then, folks, your main event of the night, IWGP World Heavyweight title, Jon Moxley, Ren Narita, 25 minutes, 18 seconds, in a bloodbath. Your winner, still IWGP World Heavyweight title, World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley. Now, folks, I'm only going to bring this up. There was a little drama about how we felt about AEW and how they presented our world champion, or just our wrestlers in general. There's been a few, for lack of a better term, interviews on how you can't, the prestige of the heavyweight belt for New Japan held up with the most honor and respect. And if there's a number one contender, that is the only man that should be getting the shot at the belt. And no disrespect to Willie Hobbs, who me and Mr. Clark are big fans of, who had followed from the independents to where he's at today. But it looked like that some of the boys from New Japan weren't big fans of Moxley defending his belt against someone who's not a number one contender. And with all due respect, they're just trying to keep tradition and honor with that belt and what they do. They run things differently in Japan, and it makes sense, and it's what's best for their promotion. So yeah, I do see where they're coming from. If you're a number one contender, you should be defending it to the number one contender and not on a random throwaway match on an opposing promotion, especially one that embarrasses New Japan Pro wrestlers the way AEW does. And I'm not shooting, I'm not talking trash, I am stating the obvious. We want what's best for pro wrestling as a whole with Value of Wrestling. We want nothing but the best for AEW and every other promotion out there. Because when there's more wrestling, there's a variety. That means there's more wrestling fans. That means wrestling fans have an option to back their promotion. And it's not to bring heat or war among wrestling fans. We, as a united front, we're wrestling fans loving wrestling and enjoying everything out there, and all we want is good wrestling on all fronts. There's my soapbox again, folks. I'm sorry, but anytime we get into about AEW, it just kind of irks my nerve, as you would see on our weekly roundup. I do get heated, and that's fine, but that's my opinion, folks. If you got one, drop it in the comment, folks. Drop your opinion, drop your question, drop whatever you want to say, because hell, we'll bring it to the table and we'll talk. because that's what we do here, folks. We value everybody's opinion, right, wrong, and indifferent, folks. We don't judge here. You want something to say, you got something to say it. We'll talk about it. We might not agree with you, but I mean, there's no wrong answer here. There's no wrong opinion. There's no wrong question. We're wrestling fans doing this for the wrestling fan. And folks, that is all I have for tonight. We are going to be jumping into Best of Super Juniors here pretty soon. Let me go ahead and see what we got going on here. Let's see what the events coming up. I'm trying to get into it, folks. I don't see it. Where's it at? This is not cool. Give me 2 minutes. Give me a couple seconds here, folks. I'll find something. NJPW. Okay. We gotta, folks. I got nothing. No, their site's down, folks. I'm sorry, so I can't really tell you when's the next event. But folks, we got Best of Super Juniors coming up. So, folks, when I get more information about that, I will be bringing it to the table. I will be posting it on Facebook. I will be posting it on X, obviously. So follow us, folks, on all platforms. And again, folks, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell so you know what's coming. Obviously, folks, like I said, this day in wrestling history, that's a great way to kick off your morning. You got Raw, you got Dynamite, you got SmackDown. You got the boys doing the reviews for that. You've got Tuesdays with the Rebound with me. And then, folks, this week in preview, we have Mr. Clark breaking it down from Wednesday till Monday, letting you know what's going down all the way through the rest of the week and the weekend. TNA, WWE, and AEW, letting you know what's good on the cards, just so you can sit there and pick apart what you want to watch. Enjoy wrestling, folks. That's all we say. I guess, folks, I'm going to get Ghost. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to call it a night. And I'll catch you again, folks, on the Rebound.